Alright guys, Fast Eddie here on September 8th, Monday, here in the Philippines. And we're getting a little rain shower, much anticipated, and much welcomed, I should say. They've been telling us we're going to be getting rain for, like last night they said, oh, torrential downpours. Nothing happened. And a lot of typhoons, tropical storms in the area. And we haven't got any of it down here in Panglao, Bohol. Northern part of Bohol been getting some, but us down here we haven't gotten anything. So it's good to see some rain coming down. In part, I got my trees and I need my weeds to grow for my goats out there. But we also got our landscaping in out here last week. Our bamboo here. This is Bermuda grass we put in here, and this is how they do it here. They put blocks in here and then they'll let it spread out, and so we got some grass in here. It's kind of come along. We've been watering it twice a day, and we had to put up this fencing around it to keep the dogs out, because as you can see, they kind of did a number on you can see they did a number on a few spots there. So but this is good. It's good to see the rain coming down. We definitely need it. They're talking about showers all week, and that's what I'm hoping for. I just want to get some rain here, and my trees will grow out in the back. The bamboo in the middle there is kind of slowly coming around, but landscaping takes time. Not a whole lot else going on out here. Nothing done out here, guys. We're just still waiting. Tomorrow they're supposed to come. The municipality is supposed to come and do an inspection of the house before we switch the wire over, the power line over, and then we can take down that tool shed. My wife and I have been talking, and I don't know if we're going to build a tool shed there now, or a storage shed. I may just keep my toolbox in the kubo there for now, and just kind of go with that, and maybe just fill that in and just landscape. And then we'll build our fountain here. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to do. Not like we're getting tattoos and it can't be redone. We're just kind of thinking this through. Still, I'm dealing with the well over there. You can see I got the bigger filter on there, and it seems to be doing well. But we're using a pressure switch to turn that pump on and off. And the float up in the tank is what is triggering that pressure switch. We're not using pressure to turn it on. So when that pressure switch closes its contact, that closes the circuit on that switch and allows it to pump. And then obviously when the tank gets too full, it triggers it. I don't think that's an ideal way of doing it. I don't think the switch wasn't designed to operate that way, but it's working. It's pretty common around here. But what I've been seeing is they sell pump well switches that has a different. Basically, it's a mechanicalism, but it uses electronics. You'll have a part for it that the float goes into, the electronics of the float, and then that triggers the motor, kind of a magnetic connector or contactor or whatever they call it. So it kind of seems to be the standard in the West, in the U.S. anyway. So I'm thinking of doing something like that, maybe getting rid of that pressure tank as well. But more to follow on that. Good morning, guys. It is September 1st in the Philippines. Fast Eddie here, and we got some work going on today around the house. We had to lift off the dog cage and some plants off our septic tank, and they had to pull a couple of the covers off and take some photographs to attach to the application to finalize the house here. I thought the sanitation people were going to come out and take a look, but they said they would just go for a photo. And so my brother-in-law and Joshua pulled off the covers and took a couple photos. 2 of the 4 covers. It's got 4 covers going back in it. There was about an inch of water in this last tank. This is kind of the drain tank here, where it's supposed to percolate down into the ground, and it also has a overflow coming up the top here, which will flow it out this way. Actually, it does not percolate into the ground. When it gets up to the high level, it percolates into the ground. And there was about 1 inch of water in it, so no, it hasn't gotten that far yet, which is good. It's only been a couple months. Out here, I hear a barking dog. Steph, come here. And out here, we got some banana trees going on out here. So you're going to plant some banana trees. And I probably could roll this hose up since it's rainy season now. We're getting rain, lots of rain. And we dug these up from over my mother-in-law. I say Joshua did. Oh, he dug up some big ones. Oh, nice, nice, nice. So he dug these up, and gonna get these planted right over here in these holes these guys dug earlier. Mario's over there feeding the goats a little banana leaf, making them happy. Things are looking good. All right. Lila's out here checking the truck out. And over here, Lemoncitos are starting to come back after the goats got to them. I was told the goats wouldn't eat them, but they did. And like coconut trees are gonna come up here. You can see the one is coming back there. It's got to leave. It was eaten down all the way, and this one here is doing okay. So things grow pretty fast here when they get a lot of water. So our old well pump house is now kind of serves as a quasi dog house for the guys when we put them out. The guy and the girl, when we put them out here, they can have a place to get out of the rain, get out of the sun. They can also go over there in the old goat shed. So we took out the big coconuts, those 2 big coconut trees that I had planted here that we're going to supposed to grow. Put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dwarf coconuts, and dwarf coconuts get about 10 feet tall. Pretty easy to get the fruits off them when they get ripe. Unlike climbing up there, the traditional coconuts, where if you're young, you can climb those trees and get them off of there, but that's not for me. So we got some dwarfs there. We got 5 there, and we got 3 along the fence here. And then we also put in, what do we put in? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 new banana plants in this little corner right here. Dug these up, and probably another year or so we'll get some fruit off of these, I hope. But kind of putting some water to them right now. And we also put some bamboo in here as a screen. Kind of a screen to help kind of block out some of this when we look out here. And that's what we got going on. And still haven't started selling that cement mixture yet. I guess I probably ought to do that. But of course, not getting any use out of it and stuff like that doesn't really help it just to sit around. So it's a good project for me. We did use a tricycle yesterday after about 6 weeks of not using it, and it took a while to get it started, but he used it, Joshua used it to go pick up coconut trees. He took the coconuts and the banana trees over here with it. Now he's been moving these rocks, making a big dent out of our rock pile here, and pretty much kind of getting down to just a lot of the big stuff. So, alright guys, Fast Eddie here. Going to give you a quick update on what's going on in the house. We are getting our septic tank inspected. So send out some workers here from the from the municipality, and they inspect the septic tank, and they crawl underneath there, and they actually look to make sure all the tanks are connected and working. So once we get this done, we can then go to the fire department and then get the power switched over. So, hey, look in each chamber too. Can I get that one open? If I can get that low enough to see the last one down there. Oh yeah, Josh was working on getting the lid out there. Sorry, I want to see them all. Oh, all right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, how are you?
How about you?
Good, good. I'm glad you're here. I'm ready to get this power switched over. So, yeah. While they're doing that, I'll show you what else we got done around the house here. Last couple days, Joshua has been, Joshua, our number one laborer. He hauled a bunch of the rock and dirt back in here. This is the stuff that came from the pool, and we flattened this out here, and we got ourselves a sidewalk in here, which was much needed. I was getting tired of walking down in the grass and the dirt and hidden dog poops and tae-iro, they call it here, dog shit. So we got that poured today. Now we're going to fill in here. Me and my wife have argued about this, but she thinks that they're going to set the fountain on top of it. I think they're going to set the fountain down in, but we'll find out. So we're going to put some rock in here and give Joshua some work. And we've got that kind of going on. And maybe at the January we'll start the fountain. I don't know. And then we can, now that the things are here, we can move this power line after we get this. The next step is to have the fire department sign off, and then Bohico will come move the power line from, disconnect it from there, and then tie it into the main one up here, and right there, up there. So you see, that's just waiting to be tied in, and then we are done. And this is the municipality came out. They came out in their rescue vehicle. They just kind of use whatever they got. When they were inspecting one of the houses down here the other day, they were using a fire truck to do the inspection. So if it's working, that's what they're using. And they leave it running because the air con's working. And that's going on there. And here we are. Our grass, they weeded it today, which is nice. Looks 100% better now. And with the rainy season here, although it's been 2 days since we had any rain, it's coming along. It'll start filling in now. The rainy season, we get rain and then a couple days of sun, rain, a few days of rain, a few days of sun. Works out nice. Okay, let's remember to water the plants. So alright, so in here in our kubo here, so it's kind of a storage area for us, all sorts of stuff. I picked up this, what is it called? Ingo, I don't know how you pronounce that. Inco. Toolbox all the way there. Cost about $400 US. It's not bad quality. I mean, it's going to work. The drawers are pretty sturdy, roller bearings on them and stuff, and not heavy. It's but it's good enough for what I need for right here. I happen to keep my hand tools in there and stuff, and I'm going to sort through some of my tools here, and I'm not going to have enough space for everything in there. I got some ammo boxes, but a lot of the tools I don't use that often, so I'm just going to put them in a box over here, in that plastic box, and kind of keep them there like automotive brake tools and stuff like that, my automotive diagnostic stuff that I don't use on a regular basis, and just keep that somewhere separated, and then keep my my other stuff like construction type tools, woodworking tools, or anything like that in a different box, and that'll work for me. So that's kind of what we got going on this September 8th here in the Philippines.